Hello, everyone. Mayor Buckley here. I wanted to give you an update on things that we are doing in regards to city business and this COVID-19. It's Thursday evening, April the 16th, about 7 p.m. We're working again tonight in the mayor's office, and Tim's here with me. I want to start out by an unrelated topic. Our condolences go out to the city of Indianapolis, Mayor Hogsett, and the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, and Chief Taylor, and the FOP Lodge 86, and Rick Snyder, on the passing of Officer Breanne Leith. April 9th was once again another very, very sad day. And I know all the years that I have done this since the first part of 1980, you never get used to this, and it's just gut-wrenching. And this young lady was a wonderful person in and out of the uniform, and she will be dearly missed by her family and her police family. So this evening, our condolences go out on the passing of Baker 231 Breanne Leith. May God rest her soul. I'll be right back. We're back, and I wanted to pass on some information to you for those who follow government and like to know what's going on and what we're up to. There will be no Board of Sanitation and Board of Works meeting this coming Monday, April the 20th. That has been canceled. We won't meet again until Monday, May the 4th at 6 p.m. in the council chambers. The Board of Sanitation will meet, the Board of Works will meet, and as of now, the City Council will meet. However, the meeting will not be open to the public. We'll ask Tim if he would graciously live stream that so you can sit at home and watch the meeting. So that way you can stay informed as well. But the Board of Sanitation and Board of Works will not meet this Monday. We will meet on Monday, May the 4th at 6 p.m. in the council chambers upstairs. The first Thursday of May is the National Day of Prayer, and we will once again host that along with the Mayor's Faith-Based Roundtable. That will be conducted at noon on the steps of City Hall. This is something that I have done in the 8 years that I have been mayor. I enjoy it, and I certainly think that our nation needs it now. So our faith-based roundtable, our ministers will lead that, and I will bear witness to that ceremony. On or about April the 17th, or excuse me, the 27th, construction will begin on an industrial roundabout located at the intersection of Churchman Bypass, Arlington Avenue, and Big 4 Road. This is considered an industrial roundabout, and funding was made available through the Indianapolis Metropolitan Planning Organization and INDOT. The total project is about $1.7 million, and INDOT and the Indianapolis MPO contributed approximately $1.4 million. Our match was paid for last fall, so we are ready to begin construction. Reith Riley is the INDOT contractor on this project. We are looking forward to this being done. It is anticipated that within the next 5 years, traffic in that area will increase by over 30%. So we feel like we need to come up with a solution to keep the traffic moving. So this is what we came up with. We are looking forward to it being done. And I think those who work out there feel the same way as we do. So we're looking forward to it. The city has awarded a drainage project to Eagle Valley Incorporated. They are going to be doing some more work in the area of Killian Drive and 9th and on Buffalo Street between 5th and 7th. Not sure when that work's going to start, but I would say within the next month. At the May 4th Board of Works meeting, the board will approve an agreement for paving with Robertson Paving. They were the most responsive bidder to the project that we advertised a couple of weeks ago. So soon there'll be a pre-construction meeting, and they will get started on another round of paving. This will be the 9th round of paving that we've done since I've been in office, and we're quickly reaching 70 roads that have been completely redone. So you can tell where we've been, but we have a ways to go, and we'll get there. We will come out with a list of the roads that we're going to do this spring, and we're going to cover a lot of ground. You may have noticed at the intersection of 16th and Albany on the north side of the road some sidewalk and curb work that's being done. That was part of a stormwater relocation project to get ready for the construction of a trailhead for the Greenway. The council will hear at their next meeting a resolution to accept a donation from Franciscan Health. Franciscan Health would like to donate some ground that the old hospital sat on, and it would be used for their trailhead to access the trail. It is a very small area that they are willing to donate to us. It comes to about 30 feet by 70 feet, not even half an acre. So the council will hear that. There's no money involved to purchase it. It's a gift from our friends at Franciscan Health. So that is another step closer to the construction of the Greenway. For those of you who participate in our shredding program and appliance drop-off program, we are going to do another one, and I want you to go ahead and mark the date. The date is June the 6th, Saturday, June the 6th. Same format, 9 a.m. to noon behind City Hall. There will be people here to help you with your paper or your appliance drop-off. June the 6th, a Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon behind City Hall. And you'll see that again on advertisements on the billboard at 13th and Main, and probably on your sewer bill. Speaking of sewer bills, I'm not going to dwell on it too much tonight. I'm going to do an entire podcast on why we had to increase your sewer bill for the treatment of wastewater and why we raised the cost to pick up trash. But I do want you to know that in March, we received a bill from Citizens Energy for over $53,000 for the treatment of wastewater that everyone who lives in the city produces. The new rate came in, and you compound that with the fact that our system is old, and a lot of the water that we end up treating is not actually wastewater. It's groundwater that has penetrated our old system. But I want you to know that we just got our latest wastewater bill from Citizens Energy, and April's bill, we went from $53,000 to $130,000 bill. There is no way that the city of Beech Grove could absorb that cost. That cost has to be passed on to our customers, you and I. We only have 4,700 customers, so we have to divvy it up, and that is very expensive. And folks, that's something that's not going to go down anytime soon. Over the next 4 or 5 years, that is going to continue to go up. And so each year, the Common Council is going to have to make an adjustment in your wastewater charge and your trash charge if we want to continue to provide this service to you. But I wanted to pass it on to you. And like I said a minute ago, I would like to do a whole podcast on the history of our sanitary sewer system and trash pickup, why we are charging what we're charging, and what's going to happen 5 years from now. And I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not going to be good news for the ratepayers of the city. So I will be right back, and I'll talk to you about the COVID-19 and where we are as a city and what we're going to do to move forward. So I'll be right back. Thank you. The final segment this evening, I want to talk to you about where the city is in response to the COVID-19 virus and the steps that we have taken and that we are going to take to get us through this. Today is Thursday, the 16th of April. Today and tomorrow, which is Friday, and then on Monday and Tuesday, the 20th and 21st of April, the vast majority of the employees of the city are working at home, with the exception of the road police officers, firefighters, paramedics, and the DPW employees who handle trash. Everyone else is working from home. This is a pivotal period in trying to slow down the spread of this virus. This time frame and what they are telling me as of today, again, and they being the Indiana State Board of Health, is that either Saturday or Sunday will be the peak time for this virus to apex. So what we want to do is we want to do whatever we can to protect the employees of this city and get the word out to all of you. So the senior center is still closed. I'm not sure when it will reopen. Stephanie and Cindy are working from home until next Wednesday. The Hornet Park Community Center is still closed. I'm not sure when that building will reopen. Angel, during this time period, is working from home. She has 2 or 3 other part-time people who are either going to be working from home or during this time period will not be working. The parks system is still open. However, the playground equipment is closed and the basketball goals are temporarily out of service. But you can walk through the park, you can walk your dog, ride your bike, jog. Those processes are still open. DPW is closed with the exception of trash pickup. They picked up trash today. They'll pick up trash on Friday. There's generally no trash pickup on Monday, so they won't be there on Monday. And then they will pick your trash up on Tuesday, if that is your route day. And then they will go back. They will all report Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and they will work off a modified schedule. City Hall is closed. Today is closed. Tomorrow Friday, it's closed. Monday, it is closed. And Tuesday, it is closed. All of the employees that are assigned here are working from their home. And we will reopen City Hall next Wednesday. It will be closed to the public, but staff will report next Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, the building will be closed again. The road officers obviously are reporting for duty. The administrative staff and the detectives are working from their home during this same time period. The on-call detective will be in and out depending on what is going on. The fire department has been working off a modified schedule and continues to do so, alternating the days that the stations are out of service. That appears to be working very well, and we're going to be looking at that down the road for a change. So those are the services that are the status of each service. Now, next Tuesday, City Hall and the council chambers there'll be workers in here treating the building. And then when they leave here, they are going to go to the senior center, and they are going to sanitize the entire senior center, including the bus and both of their vehicles. And once they are done there, they are going to go out to the Department of Public Works. They are going to sanitize Building A, which is the offices and maintenance building, and they are going to treat each vehicle out there, the cabs. And then on the 30th, they are going to go to the Horner Park Community Center, and they are going to sanitize the entire building. And same way with the maintenance building in the city park. So that will put us in a position to where all of our municipal buildings that we operate have been treated and sanitized to further protect the employees from this virus, and once government opens back up, the general public who wants to come in to visit. So that's where we're at. If you need to conduct business during this time period, beginning today through next Wednesday, the best way that you can access us is through the mayor's call center at beechgrove.com. Those, believe it or not, those emails go directly to my computer, and I read every single one of them. And then I will disseminate them to whomever they need to go to get the service that you need. Anybody who needs a permit, you can go to our website. I don't know if you have visited our website lately, but we have made some major revisions to that website, and I really like the way that it is turning out. And I want to thank the volunteers who work on that website on our behalf, and I like the way Jim has been doing it. So I'm very happy about that, and it's easy to navigate, and it'll make it easier for you. So Earlier today, you may have heard Governor Holcomb's press conference, or you might be reading about it on the computer, about opening up government the first part of May. I'm not ready to go there. I think we need to be extremely cautious on the steps that we take, especially to protect our employees and to protect the people who have invested their personal money into businesses in our city. Would I like to get back to normal? Yes, but I think we need to be cautious. I think we need to take baby steps, and we're going to develop a plan that will get us going back up to where we should be over the next month or two. If the governor says the first week of May we can go ahead and open up business, I'm not too sure I'm ready for that. And I'm not too sure our city is ready for that. As much as I would like to, we just have to be really careful with this. And I just don't want to go too early. So that's where we're at. It was refreshing to read what the governor's comments were, and I think he's trying really hard to get where we all want to be. But I think we need to pull the reins back just a little bit and make sure that we work through this and protect the employees of the city and the people who want to come and do business in the city, along with the business owner. We have a couple of retirement centers and nursing homes in our city, and we have been in touch with those people. And the reason for the talks with them is to make sure they have adequate PPE, in which one does and one struggles. So we are working with the one that is running low, and that leads me into what I wanted to share with you. We had a wonderful gift from the Battelle family. I don't know if you know these folks, but they live on South Emerson behind the Taco Bell, back in that area. They are good and decent people, and they called here the other day to the office, and they donated over 150 NP95 masks to the city of Beech Grove. And that was a wonderful gift, and I want to publicly acknowledge them for that, and just to tell them how thankful I am for that generous offer. No questions asked. We immediately distributed every one of those masks to one of our nursing homes, to our police department, to our fire department, to the staff here at City Hall, and to the workers out at DPW. So your giving helps our city go. So that's what I wanted to get across tonight. And hopefully within the next week to 10 days, I can come on here with a little better definitive plan on the direction of the city. So until then, stay safe, everybody, and good night.